Before the reading one of the passages, I have chosen from the short story called The Bet. The passage is to prove to you in action how I despise all that you live by. I renounce the 2 million of which I once dreamed as of paradise, and which now I despise. To deprive myself of the right to the money, I shall go out from here 5 hours before the time fixes, and so break the compact. You can find this passage in page 5. This passage is about after the young lawyer enlightening himself by all the reading he has done over the past 15 years in prison. The young lawyer doesn't want the $2 million anymore because he despises the material lifestyle of other people. His time alone has changed him forever. From the man who didn't understand the meaning of life to the man who wiser than others. And to prove that he despises it all, he will walk out of the door 5 hours before the time fixes so he can break the contract of receiving the 2 million. I have chosen this passage because the young lawyer realized that the wisdom he has gained through the book he has read, that the blessings of the world are worthless and illusory, and that the banker preferred to follow those earthly blessings rather than heaven. This passage explains a lot about how one person can change and not desire the thing that they once used to desire the most. After gaining knowledge about it, the tone of this passage is like a waking up call for the young lawyer himself, because in the passage he mentioned that to prove to you in action how I despise all that you live by, I renounce the 2 million of which I once dreamed as of paradise, and now which I despise. This means that before he was in prison, he used to think that money is everything. He thinks that he will be happy if he has a lot of money. But after gaining the knowledge when he was in prison, he has realized that money isn't everything. Money will be left behind after you die. You can't bring money with you after you pass away. The significance of this passage to the human experience is that many people in our world today think that money is everything. They would spend most of their money and do whatever it takes to obtain money. And some people would save all those money until they pass away without spending on stuff that they like or enjoy. In other words, money will become worthless after you pass away, since you can bring it with you, and then they most likely regret that they should have lived their life more instead of focusing only on money. Nevertheless, money is still one of the important assets to live a life in today's world, but you shouldn't spend most of your life to obtain money. You should use those time to enjoy life with your family and friends, or all the stuff that has offered for you. There are many things that you can enjoy in this world without having to spend money. You just have to find the way.